When I was appointed superintendent in January of 2017, I never would have imagined that we would be leading through some of the most challenging times in education. In my first year, Hurricane Irma closed our schools for several days, causing damage and widespread power outages. This was followed by the tragic loss of students and staff at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in February of 2018 that led to sweeping changes in school safety and security. And now, a worldwide pandemic like nothing we have ever seen in our lifetimes that has put education in the middle of an ongoing national debate and health crisis. In spite of the challenges, as I reflect on the past 4 years, I am in awe of all that we have accomplished together. Guided by a shared vision for teaching and learning, student achievement has improved, graduation rates have increased, and passing rates on advanced placement and industry certification exams continue to climb. Together, we've become a one-to-one Chromebook district, giving teachers and students an additional tool to enhance teaching and learning, a tool vital to our ability to reopen schools in August of 2020, and offer both traditional and virtual learning options for students and parents. Although the district ranks 60th in the state in per pupil funding, this past year our fund balance improved from 3% to 5.5%, and the once depleted insurance fund has been restored to the state-required 60-day reserve. We've increased efficiencies, improved communications, and reduced costs through a district-level reorganization that has resulted in a more cohesive system of support for schools and our stakeholders. One of the things that I believe has contributed to our success thus far has been our work to establish a common vision for teaching and learning through the use of our instructional framework. The framework led to the revision of our teacher evaluation tool that went from over 20 performance indicators to just 6, and in its simplest form defines our expectation that students read, write, think, and talk every lesson, every day. Some of our most critical work has been to address the growing achievement gaps that have been exacerbated by COVID-19. Driven by the formula that time that is varied plus quality instruction that is targeted equals learning that is constant, we required all schools to implement a remediation and acceleration block during the instructional day to give students additional time to learn required content. The remediation block, along with before, after school, and Saturday tutoring, offered both face-to-face and virtually, are just some of the ways that we are working to close these gaps. To guide our intervention work, we've utilized local and state progress monitoring tools that help teachers to adjust their instruction as needed to meet the needs of students. Weekly common planning, along with focused professional development, has promoted greater teacher collaboration while providing a system of support for one another. The development and use of common assessments and the sharing of best practices has become a catalyst for our goal to become a nationally recognized professional learning community, or PLC, district. School and district teams have committed to not only closing the achievement gaps, but also the growing equity gaps. School equity teams meet to review data by race, ethnicity, gender, economic status, and disabilities to address glaring disparities of students who enroll and find success in advanced placement courses, as well as disparities in suspension and attendance rates. School and district teams are working together to find ways to close these equity gaps until student success is no longer defined by any of these subgroups. In addition to our work to meet the academic needs of our students, we have remained committed to building a team of mental health professionals at every school who, along with community partners, are working to bring high-quality, evidence-based support and services to all our students. Thanks to the Lake County voters, the additional .75 millage has allowed us to place a school nurse, a mental health liaison or counselor, and a PASS teacher, which stands for Positive Alternative to School Suspension, at every school. In addition, we've been able to hire more guidance counselors, social workers, psychologists, as well as place one or more school resource officers and/or school safety officers on every school campus. Together, we've accomplished many great things, but there is still work to be done. So what lies ahead? Our district's first K-8 school will open in August with more new schools to follow, bringing new programs and exciting opportunities while helping us to keep up with our county's growth. We will continue to refine and implement our common vision for instruction, ensuring that students have the skills to learn and collaborate at high levels. We will continue to expand our intervention and equity work that will be more critical than ever as students who have not participated in traditional learning return to our schools in hopefully the very near future. We will increase access and use of progress monitoring tools to better evaluate student progress and guide our instruction. We will establish more alternative school options to better meet the needs of our most vulnerable students. We will work with local and state partners to establish innovative early learning programs, including a summer kindergarten transition program. We will continue to expand and improve CTE programs, as well as more advanced placement and course options, including ACE and IB programs. We will improve communications and our customer service with new programs such as Let's Talk. We will continue to work with local leaders to make workforce housing a reality for our employees. And we will continue the work necessary to improve our financial position while increasing employee compensation, working with our local legislative delegation to obtain funding equity and greater funding flexibility. According to Simple Truths author Mac Anderson, success doesn't happen by accident. It starts with an unwavering commitment to build a dedicated team who serves their boss, the customer. And as I said, while there is still work to be done, the amazingly courageous and devoted team of educators here in Lake will continue the work necessary to ensure that every child is equipped with the academic, social, and workforce readiness skills they need to graduate and successfully enter college, the military, and/or the workforce. I am proud and honored to serve as superintendent of Lake County Schools, and I want to thank our school board, every Lake County school employee, parents, students, and our community and business partners for your commitment and unwavering support. The difference between failure and success is a great team. In Lake County, we are blessed to have such a great team.